the season to be lonely, and this Christmas sure feels blue. I'll go out of my way to get out of this place where everything reminds me of you. All those memories of you, they taunt me, but they're all I have left since you've gone. It's new to be alone. You'll be here with your friends and your family, all the loved ones that used to be mine. I'll be out of your way and out of your life, and I am going out of my mind. 'Tis the season to be lonely, and this Christmas is as sad as can be. I'd go out of my way to get out of this place, to forget you're not here with me. But wherever I go, I'll be thinking of you. 'Tis a season for feeling blue. It's Christmas Eve, and I've still got nothing for you. I'm out on a last minute spree, hoping to find that something that makes you see that I love you.
I've been out running all day. Nothing catches my eye. What do you get for someone who has it all? I've been to every corner of this godforsaken mall. What in the world would be that something that made you see that I love you? All I've got to give for Christmas is this. A Christmas kiss. Close your eyes.
Hello, everybody. Turn that music down just a little bit for a bit. Yeah, one's where I could do some small talk if I wasn't trying to eat quickly. I'm like, 5 o'clock. I'm gonna be streaming over dinner. Gotta have something quickly. So I downloaded some Christmas stuff. Decorations, as you can see. How's everybody doing? We have some snow here, Michael, today. I placed down some sleds and some reindeer. You could choose the colors you wanted. This is the house I'm gonna build. We'll get there. Christmas tree. This has lights on it, so maybe it lights up at night. Well, a little bit right now. And this is my mobile trailer house that I put here. 2 houses on one map. Not really possible, but I did it anyways. So while I build this one, because it takes forever, I live in this one. So where to begin? I have done a lot since you guys have last seen this. I will show you. I'm kind of doing this forestry here. Will be sheds and all my equipment and all that. I bought all the small fields. That when I had my sawmill there, I moved it over here now. I like it on my property there. I have a couple buffalo here, just 2 of them. Moose found a big island in raft. Oh, don't go up to it unless you're ready. Heavy rainfall from Michael. And non-severe thunderstorms. I did a silage bunker. I didn't get it all inside, as you can see, but for the cows and buffalo, silage by itself gives 80% of their feed. Let's show you here. 80%. Hay does 80%. TMR, or total mixed ration, does 100%. And grass and meadow. Meadow is the, in 25 you can have grass inside the pen they eat, so that's meadow. So 40% of for that. So right now, I'm working on silage. TMR I might eventually do, but it'll boost me from 40 to 80%. And then I'm trying to figure out if I want to do hay or not, because right now with 25 you drive over the grass, it compacts it. When you header a windrow, it compacts and compacts. It might just be easier just to do silage versus hay. We'll see. Hey, Monster Jam. What else have I done? Alright, I was flying around to show you guys. Back to flying. There's a shop there with some stuff I have to still clean up. So we got mowing equipment there I have to move around. Here next to, like, this is the animal dealer farm market. This is part of the upgrade to the map you've probably seen. I put some bushes and trees in there to make it kind of look a little better. And here I have 4 goats. So goats are new to FS25. So what I'm focusing on is goat milk, buffalo milk, which is in cheese and butter and all that stuff. So kind of like a dairy farm, but yeah. Behind them I have 2 greenhouses. I'm limiting myself to 1 of each type of greenhouse. So I can have 1 mushroom, and I can have 1 fruit vegetable, and then if I wanted rice I could do 1 rice. So I'm kind of limiting myself to just 1 of each. I made this a grass field, just so I always had grass. Some more of my equipment I have to clean up. And then we go over here. This is a grass field for now, but I want to basically place a lot of the factories for like paper. I want to make this like it's a forestry map, so I want to do more forestry stuff in here. Right now I have the shed was, oh, they all moved and it was all nice and organized. I have a sawmill production by Game and Dry right here for now. And then I have plans for more. I need more money. And then that's the main one. So that would be kind of sawmill production area over here. Kind of like a greenhouse, goat, couple buffalo. And then once I buy more property, I'll probably expand more into more animals and farmland. I want to kind of focus on peas and spinach and cotton and soybean. Maybe those 4 crops, maybe. We'll see. This is mainly a forestry type map, as we haven't figured it out, so. There'll be some farming stuff. I want to kind of have the map be like wild, free roaming animals, like huge pastures. So I kind of want to work through this and have roads and gates and cattle guards and all that stuff. We'll get there. So it's just a reminder, we started with $0, just a chainsaw, no equipment, no property or anything, and I have worked myself up to this already. Owning 5 different properties, or 6 now with this one. It's not bad. And we have to build this house here, but it's gonna take a while. I don't have the prefab walls and the furniture I have to do. And of course we have to do cement bags. So I found a mod. There's a small cement factory. This is a modded one. I'm probably going to place that over here. And then I can put my stones into here and eventually do that. I'm also thinking, for the fun of it, I could do... I don't know if it will let me do multiple one of these, but make like a village of houses and stuff somewhere. Like a town somewhere, here and there, just random. But we'll see if it lets me. But yeah, just gonna do a little bit more forestry here. I saw a comment by Moose and now it's gone. So you practice your trumpet to do a 1 solo, 1 band piece, and scales. Whoa, that's quite a bit. How many years have you played your trumpet now? Figure out where the beginning of these trees are. I just took a whole bunch down, saved and quit, and that's always the worst thing you can do. So 3 years. That's pretty decent for 3 years then. So I saw a whole bunch more mods came out today. I think I downloaded 1 or 2 of them, or maybe I just updated 1 or 2 of them. Can't quite remember. It's definitely exciting to be getting more and more mods now. I know that you go on break soon. Giants will be on holiday break sometime, maybe at the end of the week, maybe. And then it'll be a while before we get anything else. I use this trailer without the crane because I don't like arguing with the crane. You guys have watched me enough to know that doesn't work. But you can extend it, and then I can do 8-foot pieces. Just barely. I mean, it's not quite made for 8-foot pieces, but I do it. Sounds good, Moose. Enjoy your phone call with your friend. I also made a rule when I started. I'm kind of making this challenge up as I go. That I was not going to do a silage pit just to sell silage. My silage pit had to be there for the water buffalo to feed them. I didn't want to make easy money in this game. I wanted to keep it more of a challenge. So I just have 2 or 3 trees here. How many trees do I have? Oh well, start over here. I definitely wanted to keep it more harder for myself. Juan and I had this idea. He's like, what if you start with only 2 of each animal? Because he knows I hated that in his Western Wilds. I'm like, I want more cows, right? I always want more. But I'm like, what if I start with... I had to keep the challenge. So the reason why I have 4 goats is I decided I'm not going to do pigs. So then I was like, okay. Instead of that, I'll allow myself to have I don't know what the last comment means by 1. I don't know what that last comment means, 1. So I decided anyways, since I'm not going to do pigs, that I would do 4 goats. But since I pretty much want the other animals, I've decided I'm only do 2 cows. Oh, 14.7 for that one. So, I've been using strength in game like this for single player. I can toggle it instead of doing lumberjack and stuff like that. I can do that, and now I can pick up pieces the same way without needing an extra mod or extra script. Oh, one says I keep saying 8-foot logs, and I'm supposed to say 8 meters. Well, that's American in me coming out, apparently. I mean 8 meters. Just the opposite of whatever I kept saying, apparently. So I'm watching up in the top left. It's a little bit hard to see, but it tells me the length I'm at underneath turn on flashlight. So when I cut it, I know what length it is. It says 6.95, but then I know it's going to be 7 because it never does it accurately. So I keep watching that, and I know to kind of make it less than I want, and then it turns out the length I want. So I just know how this tool works by now. I'm hoping the CSZ pack comes out. I would really enjoy using that. Or I can save up and get, where is that in this forestry? I really want the red harvester, but that's $449,000. Oh, I don't need a safety frame. I mean, who said what? No safety frame. But yeah, it's pretty expensive. I also want the expensive harvesters for peas. I really like peas, how much money I was making on my Asian map with peas. And spinach. Cotton, I thought would be fun because I haven't done cotton, really, in a couple of years, like actual cotton farm. We'll see what I end up doing first. Could be going into cotton, which I know is not a new crop, but imagine big open cotton fields on here with fancy equipment. Might be a little interesting for me. This isn't a map that I stream all the time, so I mean, as long as it's fun for me, this is my single player game, it's all good, right? Nope, that is not all good. Hey. So I'm kind of splitting the logs between the sawmill sell point by Game Enjoy and the production by Game Enjoy. So I'm starting to make planks and wood beams and everything like that. I do have this one of the wooden walls or whatever. I do have this beef that you can't make it until you buy the big sawmill. You can buy it already pre-made, but in none of the factories, none of the small ones, you can't do it there. This one doesn't make it. The carpentry makes furniture, but not the walls. So you have to go all the way to the sawmill. Not this one. This one doesn't do it, which surprised me. But the $300,000 one makes that second icon there, the prefab walls. So you're extremely limited on making them. I could go to, I think there's a selling point. Yeah, here, Jamie Dream makes a warehouse where I can buy it from. So I could place it there, or I can go buy it from the warehouse over here. But I don't know. I'm like, it's a pain in the butt that I can't just make those walls without spending $300,000 on a sawmill. There, I got $8,600 from that. So I want a shed to place over this. I was kind of looking at different sheds. I couldn't really find one. I'm hoping there's a shed pack, like the modular one that comes out. And like I say, this will fill in over here once I get rid of all these tree stumps. I have to buy a stump grinder. And that will be where I store all my equipment. I'll leave the 3 trees here. And then kind of behind that is where my property ends already, where the other trees are. But I kind of have it mapped out where I want. I'm thinking about moving my greenhouses over here eventually. By the house might look cool. I'll have to see what I end up doing. Is there anybody else that's playing New Frontier? Kind of curious to see what other people's take on it is. So here's a good example where the circle is and where the green circle is where the difference is. My small circle is where it says 0. But then you can see I'm already that far ahead, so that's why I measure a little bit differently. I think Michael's brain is late, becoming lighter? I don't know. So I cut this at 7.94 meters, and it turns out to be 8 meters on the bottom. So that's my trick for this. Zero it out. And then go a little bit less than what you want it to actually be. And then it's 8.1. So it's not perfect, but if I actually went to where the top said 8 meters, and it would be way over 8 meters. It's 7.91, and it turns out to 8.1 somehow. There's no way to figure that out quite all the way. Jabby jabby. Pointy little stick there. So the patch made it so you can't go through trailers anymore, which I like. Makes it a little bit more realistic. I mean, I'm already Superwoman over here, lifting these logs, but we don't talk about that. I don't remember if I have any loan or not. I might have paid that off last time I played. I think I was getting ready to buy a couple things. Doggo says, huh. Huh to you too, Doggo. So I kind of did the same thing Juan did when I updated New Frontier. I placed a lot more trees on top of the forestry tree map update. I didn't max it out like he did on the map, but I did add more trees. Thought I had one more over here. I do. Like sometimes you have to go look for them that way. And these trees I'm probably keeping around the... This is gonna be a log cabin. Let me see if I can show you guys kind of what it will be. So this top one here, you can't really... Well, maybe if I do this you can see it. So it looks like a log cabin there. I want to keep some of the trees around it. Of course this house will disappear. A nice log cabin here. With some sheds and stuff. You can kind of picture it. It's gonna look nice in there. The actual game update puts this as your farmhouse here. And then they put 2 of these log cabins way out on random plots of land. So I deleted those, deleted this house, and made this a constructible house if you follow my thought pattern here. But then I'm like, well, it's gonna take years probably to build this house. So I need another one for sleep trigger and everything. And it kind of makes sense that you would live in like a trailer house while building a nice house. I don't know if there's any other kind of sleep triggers around, like other mod sites or anything. Where? Oh, see? Wow. Didn't even see that tree there. You can see I didn't get it out of the branches. I'll have to do that. Oh no, Dog was talking about the worst thunderstorm. Okay, your turn, Doggo, to outdo Michael. What's the Texans' worst thunderstorm? So hard to see these logs on the grass. Oh, this one's 8.2 already. I don't need to cut that one. I was thinking of maybe having a small horse pasture on the property here as well. Just like 2 horses, like, you know, that you would ride around, check on cattle and, you know, role playing stuff. Not focus on horse breeding though. Unless that horse helper mod comes out, or AI rides them for you, that would be a game changer. It probably will come out at some point, but it's a script. When that mod comes out, then I might focus on horses. I think they max out at $5,000 in profit, which is not much. You're seeing the time, effort, and food that you have to put into them. It's hard to know if this is on my property or not. Yes, it is. Sounds good, Master Jim. Oh, that's a very long tree there, man. Whew. Can't get that one. I'll have to go to the other side. I've kind of gotten the hang of debranching, delimbing. I'll take go into the I want my tree, please. Gotten the hang of debranching, delimbing. There's one tree that was like this type, some kind of red pine, and it had really funky, weird, fake branches that I could not at all get rid of. Just trying to get my tree off the fence line there. There. I enjoyed the snow today, but it's kind of already melting. I don't think it's gonna stick around at all. So I did that one at 7.9 and it came out 8.1. After you do a couple of trees, you can kind of get used to this. There are some sirens outside. Well, that one's still 10.5. That one's really long. Well, let me cut off the end here. It might get shorter. I wish you could hide the flashlight. You can't seem to get rid of the flashlight. It's like, I want to put the flashlight away. Oof, that went too far. There. Might be way too long for this trailer. Let's see what happens. I did have a different tractor last time I streamed, I'm pretty sure. But I had to go with this one. The other one did not have the front attachment for mowing. This one that I got was a heck of a deal. It's 230 horsepower for under $90,000. It doesn't have a front loader or anything like these ones do. So that one. These ones are pretty cheap. Those go to $25. Yeah, so there's some good deals if you know where you're looking for some tractors. Moose is back. Welcome back, Moose. Hope your friend's doing good. Oh, that one's gonna slide right off. Drop it in. There we go. Get this piece and then I'll go sell it again. Is that what I want to buy next? There's so many choices. Stump grinder, probably the answer, because I keep rumpling over all these. I get to take them to the floor hockey. That's cool. Nice to have a nice little hobby like that you can do with friends. I went ice skating. You probably were on one of the streams where Juan talked about it. I've learned how to ice skate this year only. Like, we started in January. And I finally feel confident that I'm starting to do a little bit more speed and feel, yeah, more confident, let's just say that. I'm getting there. I still don't know how to hit the brakes on the skates, which Juan finds hilarious. Juan likes to grab my hand and then just tow me around like a roller coaster, like just fast as you can around the loop. It's fun, but I sometimes don't think it's as fun because I don't have a way to stop. But yeah, I'm enjoying ice skating. Oof. Okay. Need to get rid of all these stumps. I don't know how far back I want to go to the property line, but there's at least 1 or 2 more trees I wouldn't mind getting out of here. Maybe I'll just thinning out a little bit. But not take all of them until I see what I want to place over here. I want to keep this big one. I know they're worth a lot of money, but the big trees that look pretty cool when they actually keep them. Well, part of me was kind of hoping to see the deer go flying. Part of me says I'm pretty evil for thinking I should have seen if the deer went flying. Can't decide. There's the deer. Goodbye, deer. I don't know how it's smart enough to avoid me, but then runs right into the tractor. It's only kinda smart. Perfectly 8 meters. For the tests I've seen, 8 meters is the most money on this map. At least what I've tested. I haven't done all the testing for every type, every length, but I did a little bit of it. Enough that I continue to do 8 meters. Or I'll do 6. If it works out that way, but 8 meters my default. Can I get out of the... Can't get that little branch. Oh, okay, that one's a little weird. Sort of measuring. I know it leaves off, but I get distracted. It's 8.1, 14.3. I could do 6. Trying to decide. If I do it 8, then that might work too. I'll lose the last little bit of the tree, but that's okay. Yep. Is the Christmas music loud enough, or should I turn that up? Now that I fixed my microphone issue again. Never ending fixing the microphone issue. Yep, branches I really need to get off of there. Only got one of them currently. There we go. Yeah, I think stump grinder would be the next thing I buy. I really want to buy other things, but I'm doing enough tree cutting that I need a stump grinder. And I apparently fixed it in the update, so. Small branch. Leave that one on as well. More sirens. Oh, no, no. Oh, boy. Nope. The tree that doesn't want to go in the trailer. Let me kind of do a bird's eye view here. Oh, there's a deadwood tree that I want out of there. And I could probably take one or two or more of them in here, thin that up a little bit. Not too much. I don't. This should be my property, I think. Let's take a look. Okay, so all this property is mine till. That's weird. Like halfway through 2. Go take a look at that. Over here somewhere. So I could actually combine these 2 fields into one. If I cut these trees down. And then I plowed them together. I left one tree in the middle there. That's an option there. Do one bigger field like that. Something a little bit different. I bet a lot of people's doing that though, but. Okay. The wood tree. And then we'll see from there. Kind of like Mom mentioned, you don't want to go to the edge of the map. It just doesn't get really pretty the closer to the edge. Even cutting trees this close is really funky. You don't have the same zoom level or anything. Oh, about that. Don't act like you fell over here. There we go. All better. Nobody saw nothing. YouTube says that 5 people lurking right now. Thank you. You guys are awesome for just stopping and watching for a bit. I know it's not that exciting to watch me cut trees non-stop, but that's what's happening. I really want to play this map long term. So I'm thinking of like even getting to the point where I have a tree nursery maybe in one section of the map just for the fun of it, but we'll see. I also thought about eventually, if I think smart about it, I could turn this into a multiplayer. Like, completely set up the land, farms, different farmyards. Basically play the heck out of this map and then delete the animals and some of the equipment and stuff and start over as a multiplayer and see what people do with it. But then maybe I just need to replant trees everywhere too. Who knows? This is a map that I want to play for a while either way. Drive over a little bit to the next section. Yeah, but I want the log cabin to still have lots of trees around it. I don't know how you thin those out without overdoing it. I could leave that and just work on the next section over here to combine the two fields. This tree looks a little tilted. It's kind of cool. Looks like we have another deadwood and like an oak tree. And then some kind of bush. Really don't want to get rid of this type of tree. I did install the new wood chipper mod. Oh, it's a Chinese elm. Hey, Stone Raven, how's it going? Welcome in. Chat's a little quiet today. That's okay. Oh, that is kind of cool. Just kind of splits apart like that. Did not do that in FS22 if I recall correctly. I don't know if these are even worth picking up, or if I should just get them set somewhere and do a wood chipper. I have another day of raising 3 ways. Whew. Man. Yeah. Send congrats your way. That must not be that much much easier some days. It's been pretty rough some days. It's just such a weird tree. I don't know what I feel like about this tree. I feel like it's gonna go over here by this tree. And then I'll eventually buy a wood chipper. I'm not gonna plant the field till spring, so I have time to cut more trees. And buy a wood chipper. I don't want to get into wood chipping as like the main thing I do. I know it makes a heck of a lot of money in FS25. But I want to do other things that require actual logs, not wood chips. And I get kind of bored after a little bit of wood chipping. There's that one. So interesting how it turned into 4 different ones. That wants to be chippy. Some of us are more chippy than others. What's your favorite part of farming? Do you prefer more of the crops, or do you like the animals? Do you like forestry? Like, what part do you usually go towards? I don't know if Juan's in chat at the moment or not. He's kind of working, so.
Christmas is just around the corner.
He was originally just popping in while he had a break. I'm gonna deal with this big annoying one later. She's gonna remind me that I'm taking it down. My plow I have is extremely small. I have to figure out how to get around that too. I have a hay farm going. That's a good way of doing that. I haven't just done a hay farm. Good money in that.
Everybody knows it's Christmas time, and we've got Frosty, Rudolph, Snowball, Snowflakes, Cookie Dough, and that old Scrooge.
I have a couple water buffalo on this map and a couple goats. Kind of focus on kind of a dairy farm, but not a dairy farm. I'm gonna get into beef cattle as well. I want to do like a Wild West type of feel with open range cattle. Plus you can feed some of the animals with some of the crops at the moment. Is that a mod or is that by default? It's like, I know the chickens and stuff take wheat and barley. I know the horses take some of the root crops now. And pigs just take everything because they're pigs. Ah, hay and horses, yes. I'm waiting for the horse helper mod to come out. once I can pay somebody to ride my horses for me, then I like to do a lot of horses. Especially in the FS25, you can actually go through and delete the fence. So it looks like they're free roam if you have a huge pasture for them. But I kind of want to do with the cattle and stuff. It looks like they're like everywhere, just roaming around. You have cattle and chickens. Just had 10 goats. Nice. I'm trying to keep this more of a challenge, so I have 4 goats. Only because I was not getting pigs in this one. We'll see if I ever change my mind. And then I told myself I would only do 2 buffalo and they have to breed. So I usually just go in there and add less animals and then they breed so quickly and I make a lot of money right away. I want this to be a painful challenge. Yes. That's what I love about farming sim is you can take any map and just make it yours. That's kind of what I wanted. I started with the same map and the same challenge, and we kept most of the same rules. And we're seeing how different we play. Obviously, I get more time during the week to play it than he does. But now we get to go stream it and be like, look at the progress we make, right? Like, and then it's just kind of cool to see where we get from there. From one map, right? Use only available in-game build map. That makes it a lot trickier. I did that in FS22 for the most part. And Mod Hub only. But right now Mod Hub's so backed up that there's some that I use that are not on Mod Hub. Yeah, you can definitely trust him more. Like the ones I have on Gaming Joy, he's on here often, you probably know Gaming Joy. He has a GitHub where you can get them. So if you know where to look on certain discords and stuff like that, you can get them from your modders. There's a couple modders that have submitted mods before US Thanksgiving. I have to say that because Canadian Thanksgiving's a different time of the year. So end of November, and they're still waiting for them to be published. And then Giants is going to go on holidays this week. So I mean, a lot of people with mods are going to be there for a month and a half or 2 months waiting to be submitted. So quite a few of them are now finding other ways to release them early, because I mean, some of them you just need, right? Like a couple months without this one mod, it's kind of hard to play a game. Yeah, I've heard similar, yep. They're kind of vetting other mods. And they also don't have a mod testing list. So modders have no clue where their mods stand. It doesn't show in testing or not, it just says pending. So it's kind of frustrating as a modder to be like, I don't know what to tell people, I don't know when my mod's coming out, if it's good enough, right? Yeah, they're doing things a little bit differently this time, which I can see why as a company want to try it, but I don't think it was clarified to people ahead of time enough. And now people are a little like, what's going on here, right? Yep, my PC's built by myself as well, brand new. And one also has a custom built PC as well. Mine's pretty spec'd out because I wanted to be able to do not just gaming but video editing for our other YouTube channel. We record in 4K and all that, so big files and need a decent sized computer to handle them. I'll probably get the attachment. To having computers, maybe that's what you meant? Trying to see. But yeah, I grew up building computers with my dad and fixing computers. I'm not into it as much as I used to, but I am definitely the person that everybody goes, hey, how do you do this? How do you fix this? How do you... Yeah, I'm still that person. Yep. I still have one part there. Now, this one took me probably 3-4 hours to put together. It's definitely the most expensive and more thought out one that I've put together. Where did that log go? Up there. My last computer I had before this was custom built by us, and I had it around a decade. It was pretty old. It was starting to struggle. I could not update it anymore. It was ancient. So it was time to get a newer computer. So your current one is 6 years old and it reached the limit in the power supply? Yeah. And then you're like, of course, in the power supply, you know, like, can I update that, or the motherboard, or, yeah, all those questions come up. I went pretty big on my my power supply when I bought it. I invested in a really big one because I'm like, in the future I want to do this and this and this, and then it's worked out pretty nice. Huh. Almost 10.5 grand from that load. Nice. Nice little sawmill there. So this is a mod that's submitted to ModHub by Gaming Joy. And isn't out yet, but there's such a wait on there, right? It's different type of sawmills and production for sawmills. And I have a custom house there, the log cabin, and then I put, you know, the trailer there to live in while I build the big one. And then I have A spot here for some sheds, for equipment, greenhouses maybe. And then over here I put the buffalo and the goats. I want to change their fence once I have enough money. A grass field for now. And this will be more sawmill productions. I have a little bit going on here, but there'll be more over here. Take over that whole field when I'm ready for it. It's kind of what I got so far. I started with just the chainsaw, so I've done pretty good. You're 5 years into your hay farm? Sounds about right. Pretty good. Oh, that little tree branch isn't gonna come off. So I also made a rule that I can't have a silage pit to sell silage for money. I have a silage pit for the water buffalo, but I'm not going to do it just for easy money. Also, I can only take out a loan. Like, I have a tab over on my browser. I keep track of the value of the stuff I bought. And then I can only take a loan out up to the value of my property and equipment. So I can't take out max loan, right? I have to do realistic, like what a bank would do. Alright, welcome back, Michael. Your thunderstorm. Doggo was in here talking about his thunderstorm as well. And then he left. Yeah, wrapping bale's definitely easier than the pit. As you know, the pit gives you silage and it's 80% instead of TMR, which is 100%, but I mean, you still, it depends on how much you want out of your cows. Use bale storage. Well, I'm not going to use the broken one unless they fix the broken one. I'll use the non-broken ones. But yeah, those won't be the only cattle I have on the farm. Like I say, they fixed the autofill nice. Like when I buy a lot of this property, I want to have huge pastures with roads through it. Make it kind of cool. Have like a farm field like here and there, but I really want to make a lot of this map a huge cattle, wide open. So I'm gonna have lots more pens. Maybe I'll do more of a with a point out of the field point. Yeah, it was silly when they did it. But I might do some more hay fields and stuff like that too, right? Like, we'll see how it goes. Oh, yep. Saw that coming. It's over there. There we go. So, Michael, were you here when I said I got snow today? I finally got snow. It's almost melted, but I mean, the first snowfall of the year on the ground. Well, kind of. It kind of snowed and melted before, but never accumulated like this. So area 15 and 14. Don't want snow. 14 and 15. Okay, so you started right there by the sawmill. Oh my goodness, it said snow there already. Gotcha. Nice. So you started there. One started up here too. I made myself start here and buy all the small properties. And then the rule was once I bought those, then I could buy a bigger property. So I made myself work up from each property basically. And then we'll see after this where I go, but I'm thinking long term for this map. So where I live, Stone, the snow melts almost right away. It doesn't stick around. We literally don't bother shoveling the snow very many other times. The ski resort has gotten, let's see, only like 6 to 9 centimeters in the last 24 hours. They really haven't gotten too much over there. Took you 2 years for each parcel for the hay. Yeah, it's slow going, right? Yeah, they definitely do, don't they? But I make the same joke up here where I live is people don't know how to drive if it's not sunny outside. There's people here that I know that would fly to a place that is like 4 hours away. They don't want to drive through the mountains. It's like a half-hour flight. And they'd rather just pay for it, but they don't want to drive. It's everywhere. It is. The more you travel, Michael, the more you see is everywhere. So this is kind of where I live. Is I think like the Napa Valley of Canada. We have orchards, vineyards. We have desert, kind of cactuses, rattlesnakes. But we're also very mountainous as well. We get very dry, like sand cliffs type of thing. It's a very touristy area. But yeah, that's basically the valley that I live. So I show you. There. So this is the town I live in, and it's between 2 different lakes. This is our airport. There's a canal. Yeah, over by Yellowknife, and yeah, beautiful area up there. So the Jasper area, let's do that. It's probably where you were. So give or take, that's how far I am from. I'm very close to the U.S. border. It takes an hour to drive to the border. Yeah, it's a good, I say 8-9 hour drive to Jasper, up in that area where you probably were in Yellowknife. And it takes about 4 hours to get to Vancouver. That's where Juan is. We can see each other. But yeah, kind of where I live is some beautiful mountainous area there. We get lots of fires, as you're aware. Oh, I didn't cut that. Let's try that again. Well, my neighbors are playing really loud music. Moose is listening to the Michigan theme song. Is that a song you have to learn to play in trumpet? I land in Vancouver and I take a brush over there. It's quite the drive from Vancouver up there. It takes a long time to get places. So no, Moose, you don't have to play it on trumpet, you just like to listen to it. Yes, Michael, thanks, yeah. It's beautiful, but definitely expensive to live here. Stone, you were in a rush and the equipment was on site? Yep. Well, that was a really bad fire this year. That's pretty sad because, you know, that area of Canada is like everybody's home in a way, right? Like, you feel it. I'm tired of the city. I don't blame you there, Michael. I mean, I go to Vancouver once in a while with Juan trucking and I'm done with it after an hour. I am not a city person. A few years ago. Gotcha. Yeah, we have fires like every year, right? So. I wish I was joking, but it's pretty bad up here. Well, you have a goal then, Michael. And your goal is now to save up to move. Look at how much it costs to move, how much you need to save up, where you want to move, how much that costs. Think of jobs. Start saving up for it. It'll be pricey, I tell you that much. Yeah, you left the city in like 2018 and never looked back. Yeah. It's hard to live in a big city. Like I can't imagine. Like every time we're stuck in the city during rush hour, I'm like, you spend most of your morning in rush hour. You work all day, sometimes with retail or crazy employees that drive you crazy. Then you have to go rush hour back home. Sometimes you have to deal with a toddler, make food, you know, chores, errands, fall asleep, wake up, rinse, repeat, over and over and over. I'm like, how is that even something to look forward to? Like, there's no time to do anything else. Yeah, commercial, industrial, yep. I think I remember you saying that with Juan's stream. Good money in electrical. See what other trees I need to take down. I want to take down all of them, just some of them. I wonder if they fixed the spray paint. There used to be a problem with spray paint. You would use it, save and quit, and come back in all your trees when I have spray paint. So that's why I don't use it, because it's a waste of spray paint, and your spray paint can runs out. Which is cool, but I mean, it ended up being a waste of money. You had a gold digger, huh? Oh boy. That's good. Makes me happy for you. Like you got a good woman now. That's good. I can probably fit one more tree on here before I sell. We'll see. Oh, you broke your neck? Ooh, yikes. I guess that's where you medically retired from when that happened. Yeah, that's definitely quite the injury to go through and have somebody stick with you through that. Oh, just a couple years ago. Oh man. From something else then, well, hopefully you recovered well from that. So Michael, I don't know if you're gonna listen to my advice. The first thing you want to do is take a trip there. Even a weekend trip. Go check it out in person before you're 100% sold on it. Then if you are, you start making a list and start budgeting and saving. I know that's hard for you. Where is that? Oh, that's a different tree. There. So I have a tree over there and a tree over here. And I got distracted somewhere along the way.
This year there will be no praying for the snow.
So if you're ever serious about saving up, Michael, I have some good advice about what you have to do, but go visit it first. See, that's right in front of me and I can't even see it. Stone, so you can use a walker now. I'm good with it, so don't question the master plan. Yeah, I got you there, yep. Some things, you know, if we don't stress out about it and just let them come to you, they eventually come back and get easier as well, right? Takes time to heal up and let's do 8 on this one. Oh, so you fell in the living room. Hit your C2 vertebrae in the corner of the end table. Oh man. That's scary to think about. That's just like a random thing almost, right? That could happen to anybody. Just you fall and hit something just quite wrong and there you go, right? Michael, are you serious, Michael? I don't have any end tables, but you're making me look around and going, how can I get rid of things I might fall on now? But yeah, I'm glad that you're looking positive at it and recovering the best you can to it about it all. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I did that came undone. Couple more trees over here. Didn't hurt your warped sense of humor. Yeah, some of us have that, right? It's okay, it doesn't go away, it's part of you. It's good to have a little bit of humor as you go through something like that. The gravity sucks. Yeah, that's for sure. $8 for that one. Well, let's just go look around. Where in the store can we do that? Stump grinder. Get one of those. Trying to think what else I want to buy and upgrade. I would like to get this wood chipper, but like I say, I'm not going to wood chip too much. I also want to update my tractor or my seeder, something like that, maybe. I really need to get this pea harvester as well, and that's a lot of money. I went to pea and spinach, and I'm hoping for a mod that does both. I have one on my Asia map, but yeah. Need to rethink it. And of course I want to get into cotton, so then that harvester is expensive as well. Yeah, there's lots I want to buy. I should continue saving up money. I should just write down my wish list. Then I will know next time. A bigger plow as well. So I have to plow those two fields together. These in Spanish are just as bad. Yes and no, yeah. Spinach you get 2 harvests out of, so... But the harvests are so expensive. I've been doing some on the Asian map, which I'll probably stream tomorrow. The harvesters are just so expensive that it's annoying. I go hunting too, Michael. I go hunting for trees. See, I lose them in this grass here. Okay, I know. Not as funny. I respect you for that, Stone. I was telling him that when he got married because young kids in the house. Respect you for that. Definitely know there's quite a few people that probably wouldn't have done that. I think I can do these two. Just take a look here. Yeah, these two, and then... Yeah, then we'll take a look. These two at first. Exactly. Exactly. Didn't get all of it. Okay. Nope. Hit a button. What did it do? Oh, there. I never did go hunting, but I definitely was into fishing. And it's definitely something I would like to get back into someday. I like going fishing. definitely have lots of hunters in my family, though. My sister hunts, my brother-in-law, my uncles, cousins. There's a lot of people in my family that still hunt. James even has his firearm license. So, I mean, exactly, Stone. They wouldn't do it because they don't really appreciate what that would do. And they don't understand how truly dangerous something can be. There, get back in there. Nope. One of those logs. This one's putting up a good fight. There we go. Yeah, hog hunting. Yeah, don't blame ya. I say those destructive little buggers are up here now too, so. Well, they're smart little things too. They know how to avoid capture very well. Like James, for example, has his gun license because he used to live, you know, where coyotes and black bears and all those mountainous animals, cougars and all that would come through the yard, right? So he got his just for protection like that. He didn't get his to go hunting. He got his more just to protect his yard and himself if needed. So yeah, you guys might have noticed no stream from James today. He had plans, but after this week, he's off for 2 weeks. And he says there'll be lots of streams then. And Juan should have next week off as well as me. So next week you guys can pretty much guarantee you'll be on this channel a lot. Hey, baseball man, how's it going? Going good? I'm doing pretty good as well, thanks. Feeling very tired today, but I think I'll get some sleep tonight. Tree. Where's the tree? Yes, he is, Michael. James is a busy guy, for sure. I just wanted to keep you guys updated that why there's no stream today, but he'll definitely be streaming next 2 weeks. Baseball man, you're just chilling. That's basically what we're doing, is chilling on this channel, talking while I'm chopping down trees. I am cleaning out, I'm on a forestry map. So I'm chopping down trees to make my field bigger. So imagine those two fields put together, and then where all these trees are in the top corner, the trees we got and be one big field put together. So I'm chopping down some trees to make a bigger field. I play FS22 or getting FS25 for Christmas at all? I had many hours in FS22. But I've already racked up quite a few hours in 25. But it really is something new for me to play single player game once in a while and stream it. Usually I do multiplayer. I do that Tuesday and Thursdays, but like I need to unlock some achievements, just a map for me to play on. Yeah, Michael, Giants isn't always the brightest with how they name their titles. Let's see if I missed any trees. Besides the obvious one. I'm gonna cut this corner one down here. And then I can kinda go up as an angle. Leave some of those other trees. Maybe. It's a deadwood. I'm gonna cut some of those down eventually. And that one I want to. Okay. I'm not done with trees yet. It's over in a corner somewhere. Baseball man, you think he might handle fields though? Now, there's gonna be quite a bit of forestry on this map, but I'll do a lot of fields and stuff as well. This is one of those survivor maps, so I make it whatever I want. Like, you start with 5 fields, and then it's up to you to make the rest of this map whatever you want. It's a lot of trees, but I mean, buy a plot of land and just plow it out, and then you have fields, right? It's a good mix of stuff there. We have 4 pieces of 4 plots in one square like that, different prices. You just randomly buy them and then do that. Okay, I took a tree down. Oh, I went and visited that property. No. I see what happened. I somehow clicked to visit property. Oh, that's better. My streams are random. So I'm not home every week. And then when I am home, it depends on other real life things at home. I also like to have streams at different times during the week because I like to say, hey, this is the evening stream, so people in Australia, for example, can show up, and then the next stream will be afternoon because then I want people on the East Coast to show up. The best way to know when I go streaming is to join our Discord if you have Discord. And then on the weekend, Wanda streams. There's 3 hosts on this channel. Then James does streams at a different time. If you name a day of a week, I can probably give you a better time, but you know, streams really start at different times on this channel. Real life kind of makes it have more of a flexible schedule. My stream tomorrow will probably start at 2 p.m. Pacific. That one will be multiplayer for PC only. And Thursday, I probably will have a cross-platform stream going. Probably no stream on Wednesday because that's usually my day to do stuff around the house. And then Friday will be a stream, Saturday will be a stream, Sunday will be a stream. All next week will be streams, yeah. Because starting Saturday, you guys are gonna get a lot of streams for a week. It won't be all farming sim either. And we play more than just farming sim on this channel. Believe it or not. I actually have a couple of games going that I haven't been streaming for other games, but I could. You know, I have a whole new game here. Where's that tree every time? Overmore. I will stream probably another 10 minutes here. I did stream without eating dinner, so I'm a little hungry. I just want to get off and get some dinner. All I've been doing is trees anyways. Tomorrow we will be doing the Asia map on Ep.2. I don't remember where I left off on there. I think I was doing some contracts in fall. Trying to get out of debt so we can actually buy stuff. I rearranged the farm a little bit. I remember doing that. Okay, let's go sell this. There's a couple more trees here I want to take down. It's like a natural little road right here between the two paths of trees. Kind of cool. This one tree's in the way, but I think it kind of makes it kind of cool. I don't want to get rid of that tree. A little over $7,300 for that. Look at this here. Let's go get the tree stump grinder.
Come on in, come on up, come on over for the merriest time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over.
So that is a cedar slash disc harrow for that one. It's a mod.
A swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3.
Farms and Freak ended his stream. Yeah, I'm only gonna do about 7 minutes longer on mine, so you'll see us over on Farms and Freak once in a while. I was excited when I saw they updated the patch for this. Like, it's a little bugged up, as you can see. It's like you can't quite get down to the exact level there still, but better than what it was. Oh, that didn't do the whole stump. Michael, you're still glad I understand Fahrenheit, don't you? You still like to remind me that I'm part American, right? That's why I use Fahrenheit. Make sure I don't forget it. I've been trying to film my smart device because she does the temperature in Celsius and then the feels like in Fahrenheit. But every time I try to get her to do it when Juan's home, she won't do it. So I've been trying to film her when I ask her. So I want to be like, look, this smart device switches between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Can't get that. Can't get the bottom of that stump in there, I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's still a stump there. It's less work to convert it. I get you, Michael. Well, that's the same reason why I don't convert mine all the time for you. Oh, the one in the living room won't do it. It's only the one in my bedroom. We have two smart devices. The one in the bedroom is the only one that will do it. And I have tree stumps everywhere. I don't know what direction to go. You can't do Celsius? So challenge yourself to learn it. And the good thing to start with is just base points. What's freezing point? What's room temperature? What's your normal hot temperature? You know, things like that, right? Like, if I say it's 50 degrees out Fahrenheit, right? Or if I say 72 room temperature, like just pick a few random ones that you can remember. So then you can guess when people are like, oh, it's roughly 10 degrees out. You're like, oh, that's roughly 50 degrees Celsius, right? Like you start to have base points that you can do. You don't have to really calculate it. You just kind of know. Just by remembering like 4 or 5 base points to go off of. And it gives you at least a good reference when somebody's like, oh, this is hot or cold, right? Michael's gotten good at doing both pieces of one. Yep. Stone, you're good anywhere between 30 Fahrenheit and 105 Fahrenheit. You're just used to it. I was kind of talking about where I lived earlier. We get hot over here. We get 100 degrees weather up here. We are the hottest, like, lake water temperature in Canada and stuff. Won't do that tree stump. I don't like it when it's over, I don't know, mid-80s. It's usually too hot for me. I can't get that one. I'll have to come back to it. I think it does play a part also if you have high humidity or low humidity. Certain places I can go to the same temperature, and it's like, well, okay, with this humidity, I can't do it. Dylan's like, I can convert this. I would say not quite 50-50 Canadian US who watches here as regulars, but it's a decent amount. Your electrician, that math is easy. I was born and raised in Michigan. I moved up here when I met Juan and became a dual citizen. So I kind of understand both because I've been up here for so long now. But it took time to learn it. You know, like, I guess it's easy now, but at first, like, the weight of even, like, meat that you buy in the store, right? Like, a recipe called for this many pounds, and you're like, well, how many kilograms or grams, right? Like, things like that, right? You had to get used to that for cooking. And that did change quite a bit. And then driving kilometers and miles and temperature, yeah. It was a lot to take in at once when I moved up here. So, Monster, you can understand some Spanish, kind of, sorta. I've been learning French. I took Spanish in school, which has made French a lot easier to learn because they're based off of the same Italian mother language, right? Definitely made it a lot easier. It probably wouldn't take me long to learn my Spanish again, but French makes more sense up here, so. What do you mean, baseball man? How did you say in English? Don't you know some German and French? One's first language is actually Low German, a dialect of German, obviously, and he knows a little bit of High German, so you know he's try that out with him. Or regular German. English is not Juan's first language, and believe it or not, with him having a Spanish name, he doesn't know Spanish. He knows your very basic hi. You know, simple things, right? He wants to learn Spanish, though. I'm way better at reading French and writing French and speaking. That comes from having a speech problem. But I'm enjoying my French. What day am I on in Duolingo? Let's see, I am on day 1267. Oh no, I already have 1267. So when I do it today, I'll have 1268 days in a row for French. Well, there's a lot of apps out there, Master Jim, to actually help you learn it. There's actually studies that is more beneficial for you to try to learn languages when you're young, before the age of 12. You don't have to master the language, but expose yourself to it, listen to it, try to learn it. It becomes very hard later on in life to do it as easily as you can as a younger kid. Like, exposing yourself to languages, even if you're not going to learn them right now, very beneficial. A couple more here, and then I'm going to call this stream. Yeah, that's like a German town just from the sound of it, Stone. German ancestors settled down there, basically. There's a tree stump over here, and over there. Oh, golly. So, I don't know if you have a cell phone, Monster Jam, but there's a free app called Duolingo. You don't really have to follow all its stupid little quests and all that stuff it does, but set yourself a goal. It literally can take you 3 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. You can learn as many free languages as you want in there. It's also very beneficial if you want to go into certain jobs to be bilingual. You never know when that's going to come in handy. Oh no, Juan's here. Now I have to stream again. Juan knows that... Okay, I'll stream for a little bit longer. Just if Juan's here. Okay, I'll Another 15 minutes. And then I'll get up. I have a tree stump here I can't get. See that? There's one big tree stump in there. There we go. And now, while I'm on this silly mode here, oh, there's a couple more there and there. Oh, missed one there and there. Oh man, and there. Okay, I'm definitely missing a lot of tree stumps. So we have 4 of them over here. We have to go get. Let's go look over here somewhere. Autocorrect's like, yeah, you can't do German. I have the English/French Canadian keyboard on my phone. Sometimes it will go to French and stay there after I do Duolingo. And I was like, okay, I need you to get back to English for me, please. I don't know where the 4th one is, but we're getting closer. Also, Jim, that's actually a great way to learn another language is podcast, radio, news station, radio, or even music. Right now, I love listening to French Christmas music. I enjoy it for one, but 2, I love Christmas music. So when I'm listening to it in French, I go, okay, I know the song, translate the title, okay, translate what some of the words should mean, right? So it helps you. You call it auto reject because it auto rejects what you say. Oh, it's funny. Someone. Yeah, like one sense you could do Spanish songs as well. Just download Duolingo. Awesome. My advice is you don't have to do the quests. You don't have to do find a friend, add friends, compete in leagues. You can ignore those little stupid things. Make your own goal of I'm going to study or do 1 lesson a day or something like that. Just ignore all the prompts to do their stupid little side quests and add friends, and like if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But I'm just saying they're going to push you into doing all that stuff. It really just comes down to you making it your own good habit to do it yourself. I don't know the guy's name on YouTube. Well, I might know. So there's a stump here, and he catches on to languages like so easily, and he just goes around. He's kind of viral, and he'll just start randomly speaking languages that took him no time to learn. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. You know, a retired SEAL that speaks 33 languages. That might be it, Stone. I don't know exactly. I'm usually just hovering around when their videos are playing. Okay. I'm like... But, I mean, like, that guy has an incredible gift for learning languages. But even he'll talk about how beneficial it is to learn little bits of languages when you're younger. We're just gonna stay on X-ray mode here. Baseball man's playing Ep.2. Awesome. I am hunting tree stumps. There. So this grass is so tall you can't find them otherwise. He's playing 22. He doesn't have 25 yet on. Baseball man was talking already about how he was going to go play Ep.22. Are you getting Ep.25 for Christmas at all, Monster Jam? I might have asked you this already. Don't I speak fluent redneck, but know a little of 7 language. Hey, that counts. One's very, very tired. Trying to drive on black ice all day, yeah, that's exhausting. You get no chance to relax, or you're tense from all that black ice. And it snowed pretty good here, but it's kind of melted a lot already, and I know it's gonna melt more tomorrow and freeze with black ice again. I've heard quite a few sirens already tonight. I am gonna assume some of our roads over here are causing problems. Okay, see, thanks for answering again, Monster. So you might get for Christmas or your birthday in January. I'll try to remember that from now on. Next time you should be like, I've answered this probably 3 times already. Yeah, I know the feeling. I spy. Oh, we all know you know how to speak redneck, Michael. Oh, we definitely know that. No doubt. But seeing that as I'm usually the one that has to decipher what you say, I guess I know how to speak redneck then as well. Texican? Is that like a mix of Spanish and English, or? Or is that still just redneck and English? And look, there's a tree stump. Spanish or redneck, gotcha. Oh yeah. It's kind of like when we go to visit Belize and there's a lot of Creole. A lot of different languages like that mixed together. There was another one. English, yep. Yep, Creole is a French hybrid. You are correct. I was wondering if anybody would recognize what Creole is. You passed my test. Oh, yep, a lot of that is Louisiana, yep. Belize is in the Caribbean, basically, right? Central America, Caribbean waters. So they have a lot of the same people that have settled down around there. Yep. They're hard to follow. So I was kind of mentioning it depends where you travel. You get lost pretty quickly. Let's see if I can do X-ray. Oh, see, still missed one. You learn something new every time you're in chat? Hey, I like that. Another random thing to do every day is teach yourself one new thing a day. That can be as easy as looking up one video on YouTube. Something about history, or today I learned type of channels, or how stuff is made channel. Challenge yourself to learn something new a day. It's very healthy for your brain. Your brain likes to be challenged. But yes, this is part of what we love about this channel is it's very little about the game. It's more about everything else. I mean, people join from across the world. They learn about different culture, religions, everything, right? History. You're expanding your horizons, right? Outside of Texas, Michael, right? Expanding horizons outside of Texas. We'll get there. But yeah, this is a good spot for me to stop the stream tonight. And I'll go get some dinner. Exactly, Stone. You're 50 years old, but still enjoy learning new things. And hopefully that never stops, right? It's good to learn stuff. See, that's good. That's a good thing right there. You want to learn Spanish, so you can translate it to your favorite WWE wrestler. So do that. Start learning. Don't get discouraged. Take it slow. Like I say, do only one lesson if you want. So just do 3 minute, 5 minute, whatever one lesson is. If you want to do more. But start slow. Don't get discouraged and stressed out about it. And one's like, oh, what's somebody's favorite ice cream is? Yeah, we turn this channel into the Food Network all the time. We do that too. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to aim for 2 p.m. Pacific, whatever that is in your time zone. I'll be here around that time, if all goes to plan. Until then, I'm out of here. I'm not in the right channel to redirect you guys. I'm not going to do that. I just did a random stream. I don't usually do Monday streams, so I'm not set up properly. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be set up properly. Adios.